Christmas time. Black people. Black people. Black people. Black people. I'm black. That was probably the worst thing I've ever seen. It's what I mean. So AI is just a horrible tool, and what it's just doing is it's just like, I don't know. It's just cheapening, just making shit. It's like it was already bad enough. Well, we had we let the internet out when the internet first started. No, the late 90s, early 2000s. It was just like the glory period. It's because like, only people who were on it were like intelligent people. That's why China just did the right thing. China just did the absolute right thing. It just fucking kept everyone out except them. We should just done that. It should just been Europe and America. And then that's it. Like Africa, fuck them. India, fuck them. Like everywhere else, maybe Japan as well. It's just everywhere else, just no. Like the Middle East, no. So I mean, the amount of damage the Middle East has done, not even just like, but into propaganda. If it was like a perfect world, we'd probably like not let women be able to use social media just because it's not good. There's no good coming from them doing it. They've had enough time now. We've had about, I don't know, it's come out to like 15 years, and I think we've already conceded it's just not working. Every time you just see a woman prattle on like fucking TikTok or some shit, they're never like innovating, they're never doing anything or pushing the the boundaries of content and coming up with some new grounded thinking. It's just the same shit. It's always the same shit. We get it now. We understand what women's problem is. The only real solution is just to like ban them from being on social media. Because then what it will do is it will just mean that like they can't go to and probably just try and like stop them from going to uni as well, and like not moving to the city, just trying to like have some pride in like your community where you grow up and stuff, and just try and like meet people there. And that's, I think, the best way. I think that's how humans are designed to be. They're not really designed to have these huge enclaves. It's just supposed to be a bit more like a smaller scale, a smaller community. Because what that just does is it will just keep that green grass effect from happening. So women won't just be constantly on their phone and just always like thinking like, oh, I could just like go somewhere else because someone else is like, slightly better. And then it would also protect the women as well because they're not going to get like, because you could even argue that's protecting them because sometimes these women do this and they make absolutely stupid decisions. They'll divorce their husbands and something, or they'll go online and there'll be some like rich Chad who'll just be like, just want to like fuck them, and just probably like they will do it because like they'll be under delusion, and also that these guys will just like lie to them and just say whatever because they want to fuck them. So they'll be like, oh yeah, don't worry, if you leave your husband, I'll definitely marry you. And then they just like do that. They'll leave their husband, he'll like fuck them, and then they'll just ghost them. And it's just they don't care. He doesn't care. And there's legally nothing she's done wrong either, or he's done wrong even. Because there's no such thing. For some reason, there's just no law on like anything like that. It's just strange. It's just very weird what laws are written and what laws aren't written. You can't go to prison for like adultery, but like obviously like loads of sexual misconduct stuff you can go to prison for. Like stuff, not adultery though. It's just no. If you break vows, no, doesn't matter. How dare you try and do that? And then it's just all it does is it just creates these like micro economies. So what I'm saying to you is the bread and circuses. So you just have all of these like accounts who are a bit like KE, where they're not like big enough that they're ever going to break through and become. She's gonna like become like the next pioneer in content. What she's doing is not like particularly like different and bold. I think like there's so many like people who talk out about porn. I think most women would agree with that because it's just showing you the incestuous nature of it. But then that's what I'm saying. It's like the same point. They are the ones who do hold most of the power of the women. So if they did want to actually stop porn, they could easily just all go to come together and do a massive like protest in London, but they don't want to because there's secretly a large bracket of women who will like, and Kay's the same. You can tell sometimes when she's talking about it, and this is what women will always do. They love to say, "Oh, it's not that simple though," and then they always bring out this like bullshit example of like this one exception, which was like, "Oh, okay, but what about this one person who's able to like do porn and they're really successful and they're really happily married and they've got kids and no one bullies their kids," and it's like, no, it doesn't matter. It's really, no one cares anymore. We're not playing this game. That's the thinking that's actually got us where we are. So, for example, over the years of like just having Afghanistan's just committing the most sexual essays, if we were living in a man's world and men were in control, we would take that insight, because this is what we've always been taught, is like, you want to like take data and like create patterns and then you predict things in the future. And we would have noticed that, oh, Afghanistan's men especially seems to be the ones committing a lot of these sexual crimes. Maybe we should like ban them. But women are the ones who will be like, no, I know one, and they'll like, and then the Jews would be like, oy vey, and they'll like pick like, there's always like a couple of like Afghanistan men who are like super westernized, and it's like their parents basically, they basically have lived in the UK because they're like anchor babies, and they'll be like, no, look at how good these ones are. And then they'll just have like a video of like the mom, and she'll be like in her like burqa or something, she'll be like crying, like, oh, I'm too scared to leave the house because people think that my husband is going to cause like essay crimes. And then the women are like, oh, and they like vote to keep the Afghanistan in because they see a brown woman crying, and that's a. It's just, that's what's happening. Like, men just don't care. We're just like, fuck it, yeah, we'll do it. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, her job is just superfluous. There's no point. And it's like in Kay's brain, or in any of these female creators' brains, they just don't get the bigger issue, which is just, it's like time wasting, isn't it? It's like, what they're doing is not worth it. It's not, it isn't going to stand the test of time. It's literally just like slop, which is just, do you see what I mean? Because even in 5 years' time or 10 years' time, do you really think anyone's going to like find Katie's videos and be like, oh, I want to watch about like Bonnie Blue Blue irrelevant? And it's just that's what I'm saying to you. No one's going to just watch it. It's just like it's just going to come out and be some massive like piece. So they're going to be like, oh my god, did you see this girl, woman called Katyklism, and she had the balls to talk out and say that she thought that Bonnie Blue was a massive fucking huge degenerate whore. Oh my god, really? Did anyone else say that? No, not around that time. She was the only one with the balls to say. You see what I mean? It's like, what are you talking about? And then the hypocritical nature as well is that she makes money from this. All of her bread and butter theoretically comes from porn. I know that sounds really messed up, but you have to remember that if porn does not exist, she will no longer like have a gravy train anymore. And she's aware of that, so she's become like symbiotic with porn in the sense that it's like I keep saying that cancer sketch from the Mitch Heiberg. That's who it is. If let's say Rupert Lowe came into power in 29 and he was like, I'm going to ban OnlyFans or any sex port work, Katie would actually be the one who'd have a massive bone to pick with that. And then should go and be doing like she'd go with her placard and go out with her and protest outside London. She'd be like, that is really sexist, how dare you? And they'd be like, but I thought this is what you wanted. And it's like, no, because anytime I notice that Kate talks about sex work, most of her qualm is just like they're not being financially reimbursed well enough. So as far as I'm concerned, it just shows this like narcissistic like money obsession that women have, or wealth based, where it's like they will do anything as long as they're getting paid the right money for it. And I think that's what Jewish people again have understood. It's like men will have a bit more of a backbone and potentially actually not do it because they know like their respect and integrity is worth more, but women don't. Which is why women again shouldn't be allowed to make their own money. And I know that sounds very like, whoa, what are you saying there? But it's to protect them. They should have like a person like their husband who just like is the guy smart with their money and just gives them like a little. Yeah, that's just the smart thing to do. Or they have their own job, and whatever they earn is like, yeah, they can. But obviously, the job that they'll earn will probably just be like a small part-time job, as opposed to like, and that will only usually be like once kids are in schools as well. So like, what should happen is the woman should like, I'd say they can go to college. But just not go to university. They don't need to go to university. I think a lot of people need to go to university, but we'll just completely restrict that to the men. And why that will be good is because it will do two things. It will firstly prevent women from effectively just becoming like near impossible to date, because they'll just become too entitled. They'll become too big-headed. This piece of paper makes them the geniuses, and then it just doesn't work for them. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. It's like, again, I suppose it's interesting, I suppose, because they always said that with like Aladdin. But Aladdin's a fucking cartoon, it probably wouldn't have existed. I doubt Jasmine would have gone for him. But, yeah, in most films, if you see a princess, the princesses be expected to marry a prince, won't they? But you're never going to see, like, the princess stoop down to, like, marry a pauper. You might see the prince do that. The prince will very well do that, and you'll see a prince, like, see the maid Marion, or whatever her name is, and like woo her. Like, women should be allowed to make porn as long as they get paid enough. Because the biggest issue just seems to be they get exploited, and it's financial exploitation. I just think no. And the other thing, like porn, is porn is just a weapon that's being used for Jews, and it's perfect for them because they make loads of money defiling white Goyim women. And the white Goyim women get paid like money. They get defiled, so like they're now not going to be like very highly desired in the breeding queue. Jewish people make loads of money, and also it like brainwashes the Indians and Africans who are watching it to then want to go and rape all these and that's exactly what's happening. All these like migrants are coming into the country, and I just keep seeing loads of videos of them. And it makes sense. Like because people keep commenting and going like, I don't understand. Is this like what African people's game is? They just think you just go walk up to a white woman and just sort of grab them and just sort of like say, hey, just violently try and grab them and then like just pin them down. And start trying to like R-word them. And it's because that's where it's because they're just the only exposure they have to white women is watching porn. The Jews deliberately like make the porn, so they'll always make it so it's going to be like these really like sharp looking like black guys, or like these like black dudes with huge dicks, and the women are always really, like, really excited and just like they're really like excited for doing it. It's absolutely disgusting. I swear I heard somewhere there was like people like there were a lot of like the female like female porn stars who were just like if they had to do black street stuff, they wanted more money because they just hated doing it so much. It's just what they want to do. Or like it's probably like loads of like Indians as well. I bet it is really fucking nasty. Because this is the other thing they never tell you about in porn, because they get all of them in Goyle order so well, it's just not talk about race. So they'll just be like, "Ow!" It's just like now I just only think about it. Anytime like you hear, especially women talking. Where was I listening to? I think I was listening to someone, and she was like, "Oh, it was Bonnie Blue." She was like, "It was on Kay's videos." She was like, oh, there was one guy whose like dick was so small, even erect, that he couldn't fit his condom on. I was like, that's definitely an Indian guy, because I know that is a problem. Because I've seen like the news articles where it says like the condom's too big for like Indians, and it just makes sense as well because they are the ones who are gonna do it because they don't feel shame because they're too stupid. It's like free, so to them, it's just basically like instead of them paying for a prostitute, which they would do. They're just gonna save like probably like £50 or £100 or how much it is to like just pay for a prostitute, just to like go pay to like be in a Bonnie Blues video because they're not gonna care. They're probably gonna turn up drunk or on drugs. And then they just put like you get given one of these like ski mask things. And that's it. You just go in there, and just fucking do your shit. It's it, man. Some people that's good. They'll never ever be able to like stick their dick into something like as like attractive as her. So to them it's still a huge win. They'll still see that as like some kind of win. Like this is what I'm saying. We don't understand it. We won't understand it because we just know that that's someone like me. If anyone I knew or associated with was like, oh, he's been in one of Bonnie's Blue videos, I would probably not want to hang out with them. I just would not want to hang out with them. I'd laugh at them. But I would just never be able to get that out of my head. Anytime I met them, I just always be like, I can't believe you just were in like a Bonnie Blue video. I probably just be wanting to like ask him questions about it, but not in like I'm an interested way, but just more like I can't believe you did that. But what I'm saying is there will be like these like pocket communities of like Indian guys or black guys, and they'll just have like their own like WhatsApp groups where they're like speaking in like Punjab. And they probably do that. They just share porn because I think I've been in like some of these chats before, and so their culture is just completely different to us. So they'll just be like so you know like how you have like the boys chat. I think like the most white dudes will probably do would be like, maybe if you like pulled a hot girl or something like that, you would just show the group, the lads, like a picture, but it should be fully clothed. It would probably just be like, yeah, a picture from like a social media or something. You'd just be like, oh, last night I pulled this girl, guys. And then everyone would just look and be like, oh, yeah, what geezer, yeah, good one. That's good pair of tits on her. But the Indians wouldn't do that. The Indians would like, actually want to like share the video of them like fucking the white woman. And they would all like just jerk off to her, and there'd just be no shame. They would not feel any shame about it. Like it would be if I came in like laughed them for doing it, they would just look at me like I'm weird. They just don't. They just. I don't know if it's like they got some kind of like weird like bug man thing where it's like they've like can vicariously like live through one another. So it's like if like one of the Indian guys is like filming himself fucking Bonnie Blue, it's just like I don't know. They just don't care. I just guess they just probably don't know each other maybe in real life. I don't know. They just do it. They'll just share it. They'll probably just jerk off to it. They don't care. They're just like just jerking off to some dude who's just on the chat, like fucking some woman and just like coming inside of her. It's like grim as fuck. But they just find it really hot. And because she's like really hot, because she's white, he'd be like he'd get loads of ease at points with her. And again, it's like, yeah, they probably do that as well. Like they're probably just. Anytime they fuck a prostitute, they'll do that as well. They'll probably ask them if they can film it, and that's what they'll do, because they're all cheap bastards. That's the sort of thing they'll do. Like I heard about as well when they go to the red light district, or in Thailand, they like fucking try and bargain with like some whore. You have like some fucking like lady boy who's probably not even charging very much, probably like charging something like fucking like I don't know $20 for like. Probably would be like just a night, because it's whatever. How many times are you gonna go in a night? And they're like fucking barring how long to have like I don't know 5 dudes for 1 hour or something. Like, how cheap are you gonna go? Like, $5 just for like 5 hours. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know. I bet it isn't that cheap, but it's just the stories you hear. Or they go into like bars and they buy like 1 beer. They share like 1 beer between like 5 people. It's just fucked. You shouldn't be able to do that. And they have just basically just banned them. I think. People are sick of it. It's just because it's just starting to ruin their business as well. And that's just the policy people just have. Even if it comes off as racist, at the end of the day, it's their money and livelihood's more important. And if it means that they have to just get rid of like one race to like do that, then so be it. The North Koreans are probably banned as well, but no one cares about that. I think North Koreans are effectively just being banned from like everywhere. I don't know I don't think obviously they can get out, but I just think there is like theoretically there is like some sanctions on them. So anyone who's theoretically just from North Korea, it's like Cuba as well. I think you have like you're Cuban, you just end up in like America somehow. That's bad. You're an enemy. But here we are, Friday. I watch OnlyFans. So yeah, I mean, there was pretty much like a little bit left, but I think I effectively cleared out that video. She's probably just gonna like talk or just round it up and just say some bullshit. Like what kind of take is she gonna drop that's gonna be so wise and thoughtful? At the end of the day, it just seems like Bonnie Blue is just doing this to kind of rage bait the audience. And as you can see, it's working. But I'm not gonna like just fall for it and then not do a video to cover it, because that's what she would do. So I am gonna make a video. So actually, I'm being outsmarting her. That's some bullshit. Okay. And just again, just all you just think in your head, just like she gave up. Like she could have had like 2 or 3 kids under her belt by now. And again, she'll be like, well, actually, but I'm still only 24, plenty supple. But it's like, okay, well, you've got to. You might have your boyfriends, but like, you even discussed that with him? And that might be something you're gonna like actually bring that up with him. And you're like, actually, I know I don't want to have kids. And then that's gonna be a thing where you're gonna have to now look for someone new. Then you're gonna have to find someone new, which, yeah, that might be easy when you download apps. And then you're gonna get like 400 people, and you'll get like the top pick of the top dudes, and you'll be like, oh, but it filtered by 6 foot, and then you'll get like, I don't know. There'll just be like the 15 studs in your area who'll just be like the ones that all the women are just like chasing. So he's just gonna be loving it. So he's gonna probably be like railing like a woman every night. So he'll have like a very, very like rigorous schedule of like just fucking the women. And then, because like they're the only men that they encounter in their like personal time, they assume that like every single dude is like that.
What's wrong?
And it's like happened to me before. Like I've like met these like alpha widowed women at work, and like they just think like I'm one of them, and so they become really cold and hostile. So I was like, why?
Tell me though.
They're like, oh, all men just are like this. They're all men have got this harem of like a stream of women. It's like, no. They are like, it's like probably like every single area you ever go on, it's gonna have like the ball. There's gonna be like a couple. That's basically just the way this is. There's just a couple of the balls, and they're just the ones that are getting like most of the traffic. So they'll just be like. Really ripped, like over 6 foot, and just have like loads of money and just super like good features. And they're like the sort of blokes where like women will just do like whatever. They'll just like they're the ones that'll drive to like go. Well, I guess you just pay for that, but somewhere that like drive like crazy distance just to fuck that and make loads of excuses up for it. Yeah, look. I can't remember what happened here. It's like there's an alternate reality that they're relying on.
Stop pretending, Cloud.
So yeah, basically just all the blokes who are just like average are invisible. And like even I was. I know I'm not like I'm not the most unattractive person in the world, but I wouldn't say like I'm unattractive. I'm in good shape, but it's just again because like it's just how vain it can be on dating apps. Because I'm not 6 foot, and I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm like 5'10", but I'm definitely not 6 foot. I'm not arrogant to like pretend I'm like 6 foot. But I'm about 5'9". Oh, sorry, 5'9.5", 10. Probably if I'm like wearing shoes, just got like a little bit of a heel. Like I'd be like 5'10". But that 2 inches is enough. Where women will just disparate. They just won't do anything with it. As soon as like you message on like their like thing, you can tell like this. You can see what happens because you message on there, and even though you've got like the free version of the app, when people like view your account, you can still go on it. What it does is it like frosts up like their avatar, but you can still, if you squint, you can actually kind of like make out who it is. So what normally happens is you can see like the train of thought is like you'll like see someone and then you'll message them, and it won't just be something that's like bellowing and it's high. You'll actually like kind of do a bit of a zinger or something, or really interact with their profile. And then you can see like you suddenly just you get a notification. It'll just say, "Oh, someone's looked at your account," and then you can just tell like they've obviously gone and looked at my account, and they probably just like look, and you can just see it's just like hi, and they just go nah. And the only reason they do that is because they can, because they've got so much options. Because why would she bother if she knows that like, there's going to probably be like she'll get loads. There'll be like a dozen guys who'll be like 6 foot easily, or no more than that, but like really tall, and she'll just like pick on those ones. It's just what blokes have done. They just realised that there's no point. Dating apps are just completely ruined. And you're never going to find your wife on them either. Because if a woman has been using dating apps, she's already going to probably have like had her ego ruined, because she'll just get so much like ego boost. Like if you just go on, imagine like being someone and just be, like I say, being showered with like praise and people telling you like how amazing you are, just like how you're like, the best looking person. You just take a like huge amount of like intelligence to just be able to have that. But I don't think women can do that, and it's not designed in their brains. That was never something that happened to them. Again, it was all supposed to be very much like they'd be courted and they would still be a bit like shy and bashful, and I think blokes like that. But once they've become like so they go on social media and they just like get like over sex, like they've just like had too much sex and they become too masculine. So men aren't really into that. So yeah, I just got rid of it. I don't even think I got a match. It was really crazy. You just think like, what would that do to your ego if you were just like? But I think I was only using it more as like a joke, because like I was like I haven't used them like really ever, to be fair. And then when I downloaded them and I was like I did probably swipe on like just like 100 women before I deleted it, because you only can get like something like 10 a day, so I must have had like 10 per day. So I thought, well, you probably need to like charge it up, so you need to like send a lot of them out. But then like once that happened, I was just like, just never ever got a match, or anyone who would ever reply to anything. And I was just like, this is actually mental. Because it's just that's what's because women are hypergamistic by choice. Why would they not go for the top? Do you see what I'm telling you about? Like if you, let's say like you were walking down the street and you had the choice to pick up a £5 note or a £50 note, and you could only pick up one, why would you pick up the £5 note? Then that's just what you got to think about women. So if like a woman, doesn't matter like who they are, like someone like Drake or like LeBron James, like goes in their messages or something, like their brain is unable to kind of like understand that there's probably something like more about that. I think that's where their dad should be involved, or you need a man to like think about it. Because women will just like fall for it. They're like, oh yeah, it must mean that they just want me, but no one is ever giving you anything for free. You gotta remember that. Even if like a woman goes on like Drosky's yacht, that isn't free. Because if Drosky fucks you, that's what the yacht's worth. That's like the trip to the yacht. You've like given your virginity to like some fat black African guy. So I mean, that's the like loss.
Your friend died in your arms, and you didn't shed a tear. What is that?
Oh well.
Sephiroth.
Sorrow.
iPhone 17 Pro.
Anger. Regret.
It's called the most disturbing
Guilt.
couple on
Nothing
TikTok.
but empty words to you. For you are but a puppet.
Puppet.
My puppet.
My puppet. Dance, puppet, dance.
I'll kill you.
He's the puppet king. Would you like to play with the puppet king? Ooh, just killed the puppet king.
Good, Cloud. Very good. Fill your hollow heart with rage.
The puppet king is here.
Let it engulf you, consume you, that you may burn your world to the ground, as I did.
Puppet king is here. The puppet king is here.
I'm not like him. I'll never be like him.
Yeah, look, Cloud's like killing people.
We know. It's okay.
Come on.
Right.
Cloud is losing it, mate. The Shrine of Inspiration.
No more fun. Nice.
Ooh.
Keep it together.
Fucked his ass. Just in the wettest world. Ah, you little shit.
Let's do this. It's on you.
All set.
My goodness.
Hang back.
Ooh, fuck it up.
Don't stop now.
Strike hard and fast.
You can't want to know what was that, man. Right. Answer that question, I don't know. Right, yeah, anyway.
Center stage camera for smarter groups houses. Disabled to 460.
There seems to be an epidemic of people posting their terrible relationship.
Yeah, the world loves it. What are you talking about? It's bread and circuses. This is what they want us to do instead of forming a strong army. Kay doesn't want to do that. She wants to do bread. She loves it. She gets paid shekels. Okay, Kay 6 shekels she gets. The shekel king is back.
Going all out. Don't overdo it.
I got it.
Fucking bot, like booed his ass.
Gonna sting. Beat them.
Come on.
What's that? Oh.
You're finished. Good luck.
All right, watch it learn. Check out this shit right here, huh?
I got this. Ready? Nice.
Oh, I missed.
Deal with that.
All set. Watch yourself.
Yes, it's my turn.
Oh, really?
You got this.
Take it. You're done. Keep it up.
Seizing the opening.
Fucked his ass.
For the world to see, and I really don't understand why. Recently, you may have seen a video circulating from the couple's podcast, Newly Parents, hosted by Sophie and Jamie Lang. Essentially, the video shows Sophie, the girlfriend, explaining an anecdote from her postpartum journey, where Jamie, her boyfriend, was begging for merely weeks after she had a baby, despite the fact she was still healing and recovering from.
This woman's a bit sued. I can't believe this woman was a victim of this. It's what Katie's got to do, remove all power from the white man. Remember, anything Katie does, all about removing power from the white man. Just think about that. Anything she says or does is always it's always going to be on the back foot of me. And if it's black, Mexican, Indians, anything that, because she knows the gravy train's anti-white. It's anti-white man. White women, everyone loves white women because they want to beat off them, and Kate knows that. But she's like, tee. She wants to like pretend that people don't do that. So she's playing the idiot. She's doing like a Paris Hilton. She thinks she can like pretend she's an idiot, not really realize like what people are probably doing to her content. It's mostly like probably like guys going to or other like single women, and you're not really helping one each other out. You're just essentially just like stroking one another's egos and just like I don't know, sucking each other's cocks in the comments. There's some weird like little vacuum of like validation. It's just like, who cares? Just treat the internet just as an entertainment tool. That's basically what I just think. I mean, if you watch videos, you just got to just take the sources. So I never really watch curated stuff unless I really trust the person who's like talking. If it's just a video from some fucker in the wild, yeah, then you believe that because that's an actual observation. That's where like the internet can be useful, when you just see like actual guerrilla videos, like that thing that happened to that Belfast guy. That was what I'd call like a good video to be able to like understand what's happening in the world. And it's not like you're watching Ben Shapiro talk about see what I'm talking to you about. You're actually just watching a video yourself, so you can give an opinion on it. That's what almost the best thing you want to be able to do. You just don't want someone to be talking to you about it or like trying to put a spin on it. You just want to just look at it. Someone just says, just watch this video, and then just, what do you think about this? They're like, some like, Kay's not even going to talk about it. And that's the other thing that infuriates me as well. Is of course she's not going to talk about it. Like, the whole country is essentially on like the teetering point. Got all these protests going on in like, Belfast. I think they're still going to be continuing tonight. With homes being absolutely ravaged and destroyed, buses and stuff, and then still there's like stuff happening around Southampton as well because of the whole Duwax situation. And then now it's like summer, people are like more likely to be rolled up because it's warmer. So people are more likely to actually be like wanting to come out. But you're not going to hear that from Kate. You're not going to hear that because she doesn't want that to be like. Well, she doesn't want the gravy train to run up, does she? Because I'm telling you, like, if we had to get rid of all immigrants and then we put like strict laws in that said like you have to just interact only with like your white people, the women are the ones that know that they'll lose out because most of the attention they're getting is going to be from like the third worlders, and like, or just it's just going to be black and brown guys who like worship white women as like gods. So they'll just like watch their videos, and they're the ones that you read the comments that are retarded. And they're like, "I love you, marry me, queen." You're like, well, who the fuck is that? They're too stupid. They just think it's like some hot white guy. It'll be like some Indian dude. Some guy in Bangladesh. He's probably having a shit on the railway. He's like having a shit on the railway. This guy's like little iPhone 6 out. His screen's cracked. He's got like poo like encrusted in his like hands on his fingers. And he'll be watching that. And he'll be like, I want to marry you. And then like someone like Kate will like read that. And, and then the Bangladeshi guy knows because of the way he looks. If he's like puts his profile picture as him looking the way he does, and that's why I've kept like a massive catalogue of the most disgusting looking Indian guys because that's important. If someone's not showing you their face, they probably are really hideous. That whole game of I don't want people to know my identity is just bullshit. It's just so bullshit, especially if you're like black or Indian. Because firstly, you're probably not even going to have a job. And secondly, who is going to want to steal a black or Indian person's identity? They're going to have like nothing to steal. Or like they're not, it's because they have like no inheritable wealth or anything that's been like passed down from generation. Only people like going to want to steal data is going to be some white person. Plus, like good credit score. Steal some black guy's credit, details. Try and take a loan out. I mean, no, you're already in blacklist for all the banks. Can I get a credit card out? No, you still owe us like £10,000 in bank payment. Can I rent a car out? No, you've been barred. You can't drive. So that's always cope. Because you always do that. You'd always be like arguing some obvious Indian person. You're like, why don't you show your face? And like, I don't want to show my face because people will probably try and steal it. You're an absolute clown. Over me. Like, you don't have to put your name, but just show your face. That's what I'm saying. It's like over like someone like me. It's not that true. It's just because they'll just be like this fucking like disgusting Indian person who have like they'll probably be inbred. So their head is always they're always like bald or just like the most disgusting like phenotype of just like face. So they're deliberately like really ugly to humiliate you, and you just know they'll smell because they just don't wash. They don't have any like plumbing and infrastructure for that. It's like when people stink really bad, you just get used to it after a while. It's like, one example of it is that when I used to deliver papers, or if you just ever do anyway, if you go into, I'd have to sometimes deliver some papers to, in an old person's home, it just stank of piss. But like the orderlies, I forgot who said. Someone just told me that eventually you just get used to it, and I agree. I think I probably, like, I don't know though. Like, what even if you go home, and also how good can it be that you're smelling piss constantly? Like the urea, I don't know. Is that good for you? I thought urea is meant to be really dangerous. But that anyway, or like the medieval times, people just get used to it. Just after a while, there's the stench of fucking like manure and poo, just like piss, just it becomes like the norm. But it's just so bad because it's like nearly impossible to like just try and convince women to like not look to look at men as like different races. This is gonna be like our hardest part. It's like we're gonna. I assume that probably a lot of women might just fold immediately as soon as like they realize that if they do actually have to like go against like the right men, the men on the left are gonna be very very weak. If you see like a lot of blokes who are on the left, a lot of them are gonna be your like people in the LGBTQ community. Yeah, maybe they'll be like a little bit like tough. You get a couple of these tough gay guys and stuff, but I just they're not going to be. They're going to be fine and few. There's not that many gay people. And then it's not really like every gay person is going to be super hench as well. Yeah, there's just going to be like far and far in between. All the other kind of like dudes will just be like beta guys who will be like too scared to, or just they'll be like pacifists. They'll just be the ones who'll probably just like not want to do anything, but just like go with the whatever the outcome is. Whether we decide to just accept that or not, and then we might just allow that as long as they just don't get in the way. We can just sort of put them in some area and just say like, we're just gonna like hold you here for a bit. You know, like, you know, you can still live in here, and you just don't. You can have like access to stuff. Just don't want you to like work against it, because it's just there's going to be loads of women who are just going to fight tooth and nail and just could be convinced that this is the best thing to do. Case in point is Katie. It's like she will definitely gonna probably become like an enemy in the sense that she will be one of those people who will like refuse to, because the left is just crumbling at this point. It's just apparent all the left is just anyone who isn't white. So of course they're gonna be like super like opening the borders and stuff. It's just so obvious. Women, because again, this is it. They're the ones that have been like, they're the ones who can be brainwashed. The fact like Katie is the way she is, it's just she is not like a normal woman. For one, everyone will like it says I love Katie because she's like so down to earth, but she's not down to earth. The fact that she earns as much money as she does, and she doesn't have kids and is not married at her age, she's actually one of the most unorthodox women in history. In any other period in history, she'd be considered some kind of like strange like outcast. Maybe not so much at 24, but especially if she had the tattoos, she'd probably just be publicly shamed. She'd probably just be like publicly shamed. But I don't think anyone would marry you. She'd probably just become like the town wench. Or like some strange like what you call it, like, because they probably still believe in it in the Victorian time, or the medieval times. She'd be some sort of tower of freedom, but she just probably wouldn't be a high status person ever. I think that's the term you want, like, because even in like those days, you still had like people's status, didn't you? You had like the barons and the dukes and stuff, noblemen, and they would all have like certain like clothing which would represent their status. But like Kay would just have like, yeah, she'd just be like one of these sort of like the hermit that lives sort of outskirts of town. and has like a sort of like one of those like a little just a little shack, and then like if you go in there during the day, it's just full of like these shitty like tchotchke stuff you can just buy. It's like fucking like little wind chime shivers, just like little ornaments and stuff, like things like that, and these like little like what do you call them, like little things that they say like if you buy these and hang them up your house, it just increases your. And people back then would probably fall for it. Like, how many pieces of silver for this? It'll be 2 pieces of silver for that wind chime. And then at night time, she'd be like the one where like she'd just like people like if they dared go in over there, she'd be like have like some cauldron and just be like brewing some shit, and then just be like just making some fucking bullshit because everyone's retarded back then. That's it. She would have been, and that's basically what she would do. But this is just the adult version of that. Sorry, the modern version of that. But the difference being is like, because she's got money, that's like her like version of thinking what she's doing is correct. If that makes sense. That's like the thing that people don't understand is they just can't fathom that people can't earn money in a way that's like not beneficial, or there's some other reason someone's paying you for something. It's like what I say to you, like when like women are getting like paid to go to wherever on holiday for some dude, that it's not necessarily free, because they probably do have to put out for a dude they don't find attractive. And I suppose that probably is like somewhat difficult. Like I can imagine it, like having to, if there's some fucking chopped up Indian woman and she was paying me like I don't know, $5,000 for like a night. But like she could be like handsy with me and like kiss me whenever I wanted and stuff. I'd just be like, oh, it'd be really hard. Just sort of be like, not like, do you know what I mean? Like, not like actually, she can like touch my cock and stuff, but she can like just like act like we're like, that's what you do as an escort, act like you're like in a couple. But you see it like when sometimes you get like these like the sugar babies, and it's like, you can just tell that they're just really not sexually into this dude at all. And it's like the guy just throws down something like 20 grand on these like Gucci bags, and then all he wants is just a little smooch. He's like, oh, come here, darling, and he just like puts his hands around like his waist, because usually they're really short as well. And she's like, oh no, please, I don't like personal displays of affection. Bullshit. If he was like Ryan Gosling, they'd fucking probably be sucking his cock inside the shop. But and then like he like just goes and like wants to like plant like a little kiss on her like cheek, and you can just see like she's like really not into it. But then like it's like her instinct versus her professionalism comes in, and that's where it's like you can tell like it's just a fucking attractive woman. She's not gonna ever have to use her brain, because that's pretty much what it's meant to be like. She's just meant to be a breeding machine. Sorry to tell you that, but the truth, the benefit, she would enjoy it. She would love it. The fact that she is like really hot, she'd be able to have loads of kids, and that's meant to be the blessing. It's like you just have like 6 or 7 kids, and that's amazing. You have a huge family, and all these kids grow up and they love you. For some reason, Kate doesn't want to do that, or any other woman doesn't want to do that. They'd rather just like work and earn, like go to on holiday. Like I haven't gone on holiday since my kids have been born, nor do I really want to. I don't desire it. It's not that important. And again, anytime I was on this fucking dating website, any woman would just be so boring. Oh, what's your like give me tips on traveling. I'm like, you're like in your early 30s, and you're still talking about all you want to do is just travel more. And you say you don't have kids, but you would like them. Like, you absolutely mental. And this is what I'm talking to you about. these are sort of these are the women that sometimes I would take a punt on that, because I'd just be like, well, look, I do have 2 kids, so I can't have the best of the litter. But normally it's a bit different when you're a bloke, because the women should realise that even if men do have the kids, normally they only see them like, they don't see them as much. But they just, again, I think they just do that. They'll just like, see you've got kids, and they're just like, no, I don't want anything to do with that. Yeah, like, so you want to find a new person. You basically want to find a guy who's got no kids, and who's, so yeah, who wants to obviously like start a family, but he wants to go with you. He's a 31-year-old woman who's talking about traveling, and it's really strange. And I'd be like, oh, I just don't like there being like any baggage or any issues with the ex or anything like that. Meanwhile, she would have dated. She was probably like, fuck, like 28 dudes, and she probably still thinks about loads of them every time she goes to sleep. She'll be thinking about every single one of them, because that's what the difference is between men and women. Like, the men they don't need to think about it so much, but the women just will obsess over it. And it's just all they talk about. It's like what I do, typical Sunday. At lazy brunch, watching Formula One, so, or Goibel. Like, as soon as they mention F1 or Goibel or any, I just immediately, or because why would you ever do that? I don't want to watch like a girl who sat there like drooling over like some black guy like, just playing like fucking kicking a ball into the back of some net. It's like bullshit. Plus, it's what, again, Endball represents, like, the replacement of like us, and it's like, you just know that if any of those like Endball players did message your girl, she would easily like just leave you for her. And you just joke and say, "Oh, that would never happen," but it honestly could, because like this is why social media is just so good, because it's just allowed that to happen. Any like celebrity that like lives in a city, that's what I'm telling you. They can just like fly to New York, and they'll just spend like 3 months in New York, and every single night I'll have a brand new woman, because I'll just have loads of money, and I'll just live in a penthouse, and that's what you can do. And I'll just methodically just plan it out, have a diary, just be like, on Monday I'm going to go see Cindy, Tuesday I'm going to see Emma, Wednesday I'm going to see... just do that. And they've got enough money where they can just pay for them to go out and stuff, so you can just easily just pay for a woman to go out and woo them. And then that just ruins that woman forever, because then she's going to have had that situation, and then she's going to demand it. She's going to be like, if you want to take me out on a date, you're going to have to, 1, pay for me to go on a meal, 2, expect for me to go to a penthouse, or at least somewhere better than that, 3, oh, you better hope you've got your own chauffeur. And the only reason that she's saying that is because that's what would have happened. She would have been like a 7 or 8 out of 10, and she would have just come from like some small town, and she's just been told by the Jews to like, just leave your safe family who are trying to protect you, and just go on by yourself at your most vulnerable point, your most sexually fertile, your most like inexperienced period of your life, which is going to college. And then it's just amazing what happens to these women, like when they come back. They just end up becoming like shaven heads, with all these pronouns, started transitioning, hate white men, don't ever want kids, super like aggressive to any sort of patriarchal mention. It's just really interesting, and also they just get like sexually abused loads. They just end up like coming out of it like Katie, and it's like it just seems to be a challenge that they're not able to like not get raped in uni, and that doesn't sound like that ever was a problem. It doesn't seem like when Stephen Hawking was like in Oxford when he was there, that was ever really a problem. Where it was just always like, I better be careful you don't get raped by some black man wearing here. It just sounds like now, anytime we go and hear about like anyone, any woman now, a modern era woman who's like Katie's age or younger, there's always just going to be like they've got their arse squeezed in like nightclub, or one of the like handsy boyfriends like squeezed her tit. Like she was like jerking him off, and he like decided to like squeeze her like tit, and but that, apparently that's too far. So like that's rape. So the woman got raped because she didn't give permission to, like, for him to like fondle his breast, even though she was like, jerking him off. It's just, yeah, it's just dark times. What can you do? Well, like Katie's story was she's like, oh, I was in the guy's bed or something, and like, but then he did something weird like afterwards. I was like, okay. It's like we just finished doing like really depraved, fucking disgusting, like the most depraved sex ever. But then like afterwards he mentioned something, and then it was just, I knew he was a covert narcissist. It's too far. So what happens is all the women just get like, they have like this, what's it called? They get this like guilt. So what they do is the Jews want to just like fill up the university with like black people, and that's why like loads of white men just don't want to go to uni, because the whole point of uni just is indoctrination camp, just to hate whiteys. So why would like a white man like me want to go there? If you do, you're going to turn into, this is what happens to you if you're a bloke and you still go to uni. You will either realise it is fucked, and you'll probably just drop out, because and then you'll become right, because you'll just be right wing, because you just realise it's fucked. You'll go there, potentially be like right wing. No, I don't think you would. I think that's too easy to say. I don't think it's very hard for there to be like blokes who are right wing. Just I think because the indoctrination camp is like, because it's all throughout school as well. Like, all throughout school, we were just taught about like, we should all love each other. Kumbaya. Indians and Mexicans, they all love you. Black people love you. Yes, yeah, it's not true. You'll probably go there and you'll just become a beta dude. You'll just like, you'll do that. You'll just be like really loving to all these races. And you'll be like one of these like white guys who's just got like the friendship group of like one of each race in it. But the under theme of that group is that they all kind of like are happy to throw like jokes, digs at you being like a white guy, because they'll just keep subtly bringing up like the classical racism and like colonization and like slaves and stuff like that. But if you ever like make a retort back and mention a stereotype about their culture, they will immediately, it'll be too far, and you'll be told by, they'll be like, you'll have like some kind of fat black woman who's got a burqa, we'll just call the headscarf thing on. And she'll be like, that's really offensive, how could you say that? And then you'll have to like spend like an evening, like, you're going into a dorm room and like telling her you're not racist and how you're really sorry about it. And do you see what I mean? And that's the humiliation ritual, the goy. Just like having to apologise to some fucking like fat like Afghan woman. But you do it because you're like dating like Tiffany, and Tiffany's just like she's really hot. But she's just, again, she's like, because women don't want to like be ostracized. So it's very unsocially cool. It's very uncool to be racist. So Tiffany does not want that to happen. So if you want to like, get handsy with Tiffany, you're gonna have to like, do that. And it's just what happens. And that's like the game you have to learn to play. Because you just realize that if you're gonna be like, you'll probably just get thrown out. If you're like really right wing, especially being white, they'll just probably just get thrown out. Someone will just complain to you about it. They'll probably just say that you watch certain content, and that's enough to get you thrown out. Just be like, oh, I was on his I just saw him on his laptop, and he was like watching like Andrew Tate or something. I don't even know who he's like super right wing. Like he was like pro-Trump, And they'd probably get you thrown out. Meanwhile, they can have like on their laptop, they can have like an Israel flag on fire, and actually like them watching like videos of ISIS people being beheaded, and that'd be fine. Yeah, it's crazy. All right.
Giving birth. Firstly, I actually physically cannot. I have stitches all over me down there. Secondly, I have to be signed off by the doctor, and you're like, oh, that's bullshit. Always an excuse.
Why didn't you just get jerked off or just get sucked off? I mean, why couldn't? Do you know what I mean? Or why couldn't she just do that? This is what I'm saying about the women. It's like she's just so lazy. Just think about that. Just be like, okay, well, clearly he just wants to just fucking have an orgasm, doesn't he? So just think about it. Do it the arse, okay? If that, I'm just trying to be. I'm just not even trying to be like, if she's so lazy, she just can't even. Because I know like some women, I don't want to like jerk or like suck my man off because it's like they're just like pillow princesses. But it's just, even if you could just let them like, why don't you just let them just fuck anything else? It's crazy. Tit job. Those of things. I mean, are they going to go into that much detail? Because they sometimes they don't like. I'm only like saying it like this to be cross, but it's like it's always funny that they don't go into so much detail. Do they? They're not gonna like talk about like the specific sexual positions and stuff, or like how big his dick is. Or, like... Again, I'm only just saying that to be gross, but it's just funny because there'll be a line to that. Like, no, of course we wouldn't do that, but we're happy to talk about doing this. Happy to talk about I've got stitches in my noo-noo, but I'm not gonna ever talk about like how big his penis is or like exactly like what positions we do, because that would be gross and oversharing, right? Here. Now wink at the camera. Wait, what's this week's? Where is it gone? I need the spell, don't I?
About damn time! Bring in the heat!
Damn. That's why it just sits there, just shoots fire. Just shoots fire. This is terrible, it's just getting stronger and stronger.
No need to panic. You're up.
Yes, it's my turn! So now!
Look at this, this is ridiculous. What do I do? What do I do?
Try this. Don't overdo it.
Let me hang in there.
About damn time!
Actually, cancel. Pray.
Let's do this.
Oh god, yeah, she's going across.
Finish it.
Time to end this.
This isn't good at all.
Can you fight? Give them hell, okay?
Enough. Don't stop now.
Let's finish it. Now's her chance.
Say your prayer! I could go all day! Hell yeah!
my turn. On you.
Just wanna die. Just wanna die.
Take it over.
Lost.
Alright, watch and learn. Want some more? Suck on this. Bringing the heat.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, why did I just not do that? Fine. Oh, I do have it. Fine. Fine. Wait, what? Nice. Fuck this. Shit, yeah, man. Even I got those. Well, I don't know what is it. Ooh, yeah. Is that it? Do, 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 do. I feel sick. This is what the Cetra. You are no powerful class. Look how big you are. Oh, giant. Oh yeah, all the Cetra are massive.
You who walk in the footsteps of greed who dwell in eternity.
The Cetra.
Listen well, for dusk is falling on the age of our people, the Cetra.
Why'd you speak English?
And in the long night to come, others shall rise to claim stewardship of this planet. Others who may not be peace.
She's still like giving him a chance. Even the clouds like showed he's mentally on him.
Though in time we triumphed over the calamity visited upon us by the stars, tragedy will nevertheless
Different.
be our ultimate reward.
It's really funny because a couple of streams back I was talking about Hey Arnold, and I was talking about like the Jolly Ollie man.
For the children of men,
He's like one of my favorite characters. And some guy just did like this like expose of Dawn Till Dawn. It's like actually really good. He just like watches a kids shows like in the 90s and just does massive exposes. But he did like one on the Jolly Ollie man. It was like an hour and a bit long. It's crazy to think that that's a movie, and I'm happy to throw that down to it.
to forestall the coming.
Oh shit.
No more playing guys. Keep it together.
Need my help, do you? Fuck on this! Hey, don't let us stop now! Don't go to that asshole!
It's on you.
I got it.
Hope you're ready.
Let's do it. I owe you. Bring it. Come on.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they're talking about with this. They said that they've in the new game, they've effectively mastered the. Because I'll be honest, the synergy moves are really bullshit. Like, I really don't care for them.
With ya.
Just don't care for them.
Deal with that.
I just think they're not. If they'd even done them like that in this mode, I would have been alright. It's just I don't like the fact that like in this mode, it's just
You good?
I'm in.
they're just so like clunky. Like they never really feel like they're doing like as much as like an actual APTV move, which is what they should do.
Now's our chance.
I take it. Don't think you'll walk away from this.
Nice.
You don't have to be signed up with the doctor. I was like, get on the phone to Tarek now. Get on the phone to him. Now, this isn't the first time I've seen a post from a couple online and just thought, why would you post that? Like, why would you voluntarily post that? But I thought we would talk about this today because it's a topic I feel deserves more attention these days. It's shockingly common these days to have this kind of...
So Kay's got like her freshly haircut. She's like, look at this bit. She actually looks like the sort of person like you just I'd want to avoid a house party because she'd probably just be like, you just got that feeling that I'd be there and I'd say something. I'd just make a joke about black people, and she's the woman to be really offended by it. As you can tell, like when she has done that, like, anytime like people like question her, she's just very aggressive, and she's been taught that. She'll be taught by like her Jewish professor that she can like act out to men, and men will probably like let her win because they're not really going to take them as seriously as like if they're debating a man, for example. But they're just going to like leave just thinking like, not really thinking you've won or you're like cool. And it'll just probably be like, oh, who is that like really fucking aggressive like masculine woman? Because men just don't respect that. What men would respect is if you're like the sort of like submissive, like kind of shy girl in the corner who like doesn't even necessarily have to be like a super attractive woman. It's just like you're maybe just not very full of yourself. That's what you need. You want a bloke to be able to do that. Men find that more like they don't want the thing that like everyone's necessarily desired to. Or even if that's the case, sorry, it's like the thing that everyone's had their go at. Because you could have like a hot woman like Sydney Sweeney and loads of dudes like lust over her. But the difference is like, I don't think she's like done nudes, but the difference is that people haven't like seen her like fucking like, you know what I mean? Or like she's like really promiscuous and she's just like fucked everyone in the city. Or just any woman who's got like a really high body count. But that wouldn't have happened back then, because again, like social media wouldn't have existed, so you just wouldn't have like, these like women who would have lived in these like small little towns who would have just been like, as soon as they were 17, they would just go and create like Instagram, and then like some hockey player or someone, or like some fucking NBA player or baseball player would just be like, yeah, why not? He's just like, he's in town. And he's got like loads of, he's got like more money than he will ever need, more money than he'll never need. He's just like, sure, and just be like, what else are you gonna do? He's like single, good looking, and has loads of money. Yeah, you're just gonna go on social media. You're just gonna like be like, oh, look, if you girls want to come around, or just do whatever you want. And that's what happens. And then so that's what ends up happening is these women end up just becoming essentially just like escorts or just prostitutes. Effectively, just prostitutes. It's just cheaper and less shame for like, instead of Drake just paying to get like a pretty much just what they want. It's probably just like literally like fuck the woman, and then so it is just a prostitute, isn't it? But the thing is like they don't need to, because they know that women are just stupid enough to just give it away for free. He's like, just because I sing songs, you want to like sleep with me over like someone like a war hero, just because he sings like sing songs, just make some songs. That means that like you want to sleep with him because someone's giving the money. Who's giving him? So it doesn't matter. He has it. He has to be poor. The Jews have weaponized that. They know. But Kay won't know that. She won't go. She won't understand like why like people of color aggressively have to make money, because they need to use that money to try and impress the white women, because they all want to fuck white women. But like, unless you're like a very abnormally good looking like black dude, most black dudes don't look like the ones you'll see on TV. They're gonna be like really chopped and ugly, because well, that's the reality of it. So they have to like make money. And these are the guys who like aggressively have to earn money, because like that's why our economy's fucked. Because you're not like getting like people who are like just being smart with like what they're doing with the economy and trying to invest it back. You just got a bunch of people who are just aggressively trying to make money so they can like pay to woo women or go on OnlyFans. Pay to go on OnlyFans. But Kay, yeah, so Kay, oh, she just looks like a lesbian. She's got like perfect like bob, and then she's wearing like white foundation, or lighter foundation. Then she's doing like the classic wings with her eyes, and she's got her lipstick on. But it's just, this is probably this is probably the worst I've seen of her. I'm sorry to say it. I'm not trying to like be bitter or like the object, but this is probably the least attractive I've seen of her. Like, this look is just like, it's just boner killer for me. And I think most men will agree. They'll just say that she just looks like some super far left liberal woman who is just going to be like this old woman who probably somehow is just the HR manager for every building. Every single work you'll do as a man. She will always be that HR woman. And anytime you're going to like try and this is why blokes just give up at work, because you get like a lot of blokes like me who probably are just like a bit more right wing, and then you'll just go and do that. You'll be like, you tell a joke about like just a joke about race or something like that, and it's just that you immediately an Indian man will complain. An Indian man will complain, and then the woman and him will gang up to try and take you out, and that's what they'll do. They'll do that to snipe out and try and take out every single white person, and they will replace every white person with like another like Indian black person or a woman that they can control or get validation from. Because they want the Indian, because the Indian will be really grateful he's there, so he'll kiss up and like give them loads of validation and say how good that their dress sense are and all their ideas are really good. The white man won't do that. The white man is her counterpart, but they're weaker, so he'll be more likely to say no. No, this is a stupid idea. The Indian man won't do that. Same with the black man. And other women as well. Like, they all just love to like give each other and like talk in meetings and stuff. So if you're at a party, okay, would be like that person who's going to be like hanging out with all of like the black and like mixed race, Asian, and like that, all the gay, all the left people, and then there would be like the group of like the good-looking guys who would be like probably like white straight dudes who would like be smoking cigarettes, but. And even though like they've established that, you know, they're in their own little clique, she will just want to like make it a scene, so she'll like deliberately go over there and just try and like antagonize. It's sort of like bring up just like sort of like arguments of that about like, so are you guys pro-life then or pro-abortion? Just, you know, instantly just trying to like, you know, get goad a reaction of it.
Relationship, and it's really actually quite disturbing.
I remember when I tried to initiate it like a couple of weeks in, and you were like, are you kidding me? Look at me.
So yeah, they decided to sit down and have this conversation about her postpartum journey. So essentially she had a baby, she was healing, and Jamie wanted to...
See? Can you not see like how she's veiling this? she's very, very, like, she's trying to, like, set up the pieces to the game. So she set the pieces now on the stage. So the stage is this horrible, horrible, horny man wanted to have sex. So he asked and then begged her to do it. That's I think basically what's going to end up being. And then my retort will be like, hey, there's people in like the Middle East who just rape their wife, and there's nothing they can do about it. As soon as that baby comes out, they don't care. They'll just rape her, and then they don't care. And if that woman cries, I've seen videos of just like their husband just getting like his belt off, and starts whipping the woman. And even the kids there, like they're like the male kids just sat like the son is just sat there like laughing. So he like finds it because this is what they get taught to do. Because it's not a sin for them. Because in their religion that's so fine. And a woman's just sat there going, oh, just going, and he's like, oh, and the kid's like, ha 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 ha. And I've seen them. I've seen so many of these videos. You can't just say like, oh, you saw one, you saw a couple. No, I see them on a perpetual basis. It's so common. Now that we've got smartphones, it's beautiful. Like, these people just record this stuff. It's brilliant. They have no qualm doing it. And it's just all the stories that we were told about all the soldiers who went to Afghanistan. They were just all true. But when we heard the stories about all the Afghanistans just having these like parties where they just like R-word like kids, male like boys, and that's just part of their festival, and there's nothing you can do about it. Part of their like weird festival. If you want to do anything about it, it'll cause like a civil dispute. Not civil dispute, it's international dispute. And these guys came back, and they were like, yeah, a lot of them came like these real racists, and like the people were like, they're saying, oh, you can't see like that. But no, it's true. Well, I don't want to make fun of their voices. Like, no, it's true. Like, we were there. We saw them like actually doing all kinds of, old 60-year-old men who are like the elders of the village, having like 2 or 3 women who would just be like 12 or 13. They'll be pregnant and have like they're pregnant, and they just like it's just part of their religion. He's seen as like the bridal seed, so he gets to like impregnate all of like the young girls. And to them, there is no age of consent. That's literally, as far as they're concerned, as soon as the woman is like on their period, she is like fine to go. Because like biologically, that's sort of the point, isn't it? So I'm just trying to think, like, I don't know enough about it, because it's not something I'm fascinated by. But, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to justify a story, because I'm not, like, I still even think 16 is too, like, low for the UK. But, whatever, fine. I guess, I don't mind it being 16 in the sense of, like, other 16-year-olds. Because I just think, fine, like, if you're both, like, 16, what is that? It's, like, year 10 or 11 or something, like, fine. Like, if you just want to, like, I feel like that's fine. You're both at that age, and you both meet, and you both, like, whatever. You've gone to his house enough, and you met his parents enough. I think they're obviously, like, fine that you're, like, probably going to boink the door, but, like, at least he's an alright guy. Yeah, fine, I have no problem with that. It gets a bit weird, yeah, when you get, like, probably anyone over the age of like 19, 20. If you're bonking like a 16-year-old, yeah, you're probably gonna get some looks. Probably, maybe not. Maybe not if like that you do end up like marrying that woman. And like you told that story and it'd be like, oh yeah, I met her when she was 16 and I was like 90. But we just got on really well, and then like we got married, we're still married. Like, okay. Yeah, you probably think, okay. But I assume the body has to be ready, right? Because otherwise, like, what would be the point? I'm just trying to not. I don't understand. Like, why would the body do that if you weren't ready to actually. I'm just trying to look at it from like a complete like the Oedipus memory. Right? But I'm not. I don't. I think it's just more about where they are in life as well. Like, because I see culturally why we do it. Because it's more about like where is a girl going to even be at like 13 development wise. Because I think when some girls can't have it that early, or even earlier, it's like 12 or 11. Do you know what I mean? Would you watch Overpass or?
She was healing and Jamie wanted to help. And instead of thinking, oh, you know, it's been really soon, maybe there are other important things rather than getting my a little bit wet. No, he genuinely thought, my wife's just given birth, okay? But what's more important right now, having her heal well and take her time for me getting my rocks on, me getting my rock.
Yeah, look. Told you, look, this music goes. Kay's gonna be my enemy. I told you, like, this is where we're starting to realise it now. This is the thing. You think I'm just watching these videos and it's like some kind of, because I know like, what's his name? It's funny because like more Pegasus is starting to get like grief now because like Hassan's like actually like started to like, just kind of like be like, come on, dude, this is just. Oh, here it is. What was that? That one's.
You ain't getting out of this. Get your ass out of here. Think I'm gonna get rid of that.
Ooh, that got to suck.
Bring it home.
Oh, goodness, goodness.
Let's switch it up.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Got some flesh left in you.
Oh, I hate this thing so much.
Watch and learn.
Like, how?
Let's do this. Don't overdo it. You need. Big bad.
Taking over. Still up for it. Take the lead.
It's
My
really
turn.
You're up.
Making me wait.
Taking over.
I just can't kill it.
I'm up for anything.
How do I stop this like thing?
I'll finish it. It's on me. Hang back.
How do I do that?
All set. Big yeah.
Oh, you are handling that.
Need to heal up.
Do I get any background of that? Why is that?
Got something now. We still got a job to do. You got this.
I got this. Calling it bluff. Be careful. Deal with that.
I know you can
Hang back.
Gotcha. Let me handle it. Yeah, there.
suck on this.
Oh my god, why is it?
Don't let me down.
Let's do this. Don't overdo it.
Oh,
I'm up for anything. I've lived through worse.
Let me handle
oh god.
This thing.
it. Bring it.
Hang back.
Let me out. Damn it. I'm coming. This is very
I can't believe it. I actually got killed. I actually got beaten. That thing is just so hard. I just like, it just used up so much MP. I was like, fuck this, before the fight. Like, I'm actually kind of glad this happened. Because I just like, This wall thing is really so, and I want to like try and fight that as well. I'm just going in really.
That's the most important part. Jamie, 3 weeks was literally like, we need to have, like, this is not normal. And also, maybe I'm wrong, but for me, 3 weeks without any weight isn't really that big a deal, is it? Again, I might be crazy, okay? For me, like, this is a vitally important part of the relationship. Like, it's important, obviously, but I don't know.
Kate Sussler, she's definitely Jesus, exactly.
Like, the idea of there being expectancy just takes it up for fun. Like, to me, it happens when it happens. Obviously, everybody's different, I feel like, but 3 weeks anyway to me is not a big deal. Especially 3 weeks after giving birth. That is extremely new. Imagine having a 3-week-old baby and your focus is just primarily on...
Yeah, exactly. It's always like, if the woman has hormones, she does but that's okay, it's empowering. But if a man wants to think about himself, that's just the most disgusting thing. You know, women like Kay have abortions, that's fine. But remember, Kay had an abortion, that's absolutely because she was like in a different time. But if a man wants to get rocked though, just gets fucking rocked though.
The black materia shall summon the destroyer of worlds. The meteor shall fall, sundering the skies and shattering the earth. All life shall perish.
Yet I shall remain. I, son of Genova, will at last claim my birthright. My dominion shall reach into infinity. It shall encompass worlds unbound by fate, and histories unwritten.
What do you mean?
My fragmented mother. These
It's
errant
interesting
worlds
because you can really see
one again.
how close they were to playing that era at Sephiroth. Because when you like just look at the designs, you can so easily see them passing off as brother and sister. And it would have probably made things like a little bit extra, but I can see why they didn't.
You're wrong.
But it's interesting that you can like still see it because of like their hair, the way like the front of their hair does that. It's like you can see them like definitely being brother and sister. And it would make sense in the sense of like she's Cetra, he's like Nova.
Get back here, damn it!
Take it.
I got this.
Damn, it's like just anything.
No, you
What do I do?
Need my help, do you?
I want to have, and I need to have. I don't know. To me, that would really annoy me, especially if I've just had a baby and I'm recovering, and then my partner.
Has Katie ever had a baby though? Where's Katie's kids? Okay, he doesn't know what she's talking about because she's never had kids before, so what did you know? It's just like living off stories.
Partners in my ear, like, oh, I want to have, like, babe.
But Kay, we already know you're like some misandrous. You're never gonna get married. No one wants to wife you up because you'll be an absolute nightmare. The only people who are gonna wife you up will be brown or black. And ironically, they're too stupid to actually be able to have like long relationships. Like black people barely get married. Damn. Why black people hardly get married? They're making me do the racist stuff. Oh, fine. But yeah, anyway, Kay had an abortion, yet she's got the gall to get annoyed at this dude who, let's be honest with you, he's a very successful guy. I know, like, whatever, but he is. He's in the top, like, 1%. I don't care, like, what you want to say. Like, he's not even, like, that bad looking. Joe, the police cars go, like... Why is it stopping outside my house? Okay, the report is loose. But yeah, we already know that Kay's basically like will just never. Oh my god. She'll never ever do anything for a man. Like doesn't require like a different money. Because Kay will know that there's some Indian man who will pay like $100 for the car. She will use that as leverage. And I'll be like, well, I'm not going to pay you $100 for the car. But yeah, there's some Indian man. Like, and she'll be like, well, everyone's paying. I'm like, look at Indian man. But yeah, that's what Professor I Love You said. Professor I Love You is really beautiful. You asked to check the credentials. Well, no. This says the University of Tel Aviv. University of Tel Aviv. University of Tel Aviv. Yeah, that was my fault. foxes. That was actually really easy.
Still alive. No homecoming for us today.
If we were ever gonna lose, we're unstoppable.
He turned out from like being one of the hardest bosses. I didn't even use cheese. I didn't even use cheese.
Let me through.
Cloud, didn't that seem a bit cruel to that fucking massive monster that just tried to kill us all? Yeah. Yeah, look, exactly. This is humiliation of the glory. Make the white guy really crazy. Make the black man look really like cool people. Because that's from all the videos I see on X, it's always there was some suave black man like Delangelo was. Now I'm gonna have to talk to you guys about why it's not important why black people are being misrepresented. Like he's gonna be really sad when he's looking down. But he should be able to use it as a big lesson. Because if he thinks he can do everything better than us, and he's easy, and we'll let him have the tag. We even let him have the tag. If he thinks he can build a nuclear weapon, go for it. You got the money to do that. Why am I just error? I feel free. Place is going to be worse.
Where in the hell is he off to?
Oh, Sid's so clever, look. But look, why do all these people look so good? Because they're white. Seriously, no one would like Alina. No one would think she's cute if she was like mixed race. Or like Brittany Venti. No, she's cute because she's like a little blonde girl. And even though she's wearing that suit, she looked pretty hot. She was like, wearing a bikini. Why did the black man do this?
We can't stop it now. Besides, there's no point fighting over a fake.
No, you're trying to fool me.
Damn it. Think we're screwed.
I'm back! Just in the nick of time!
You double-crossing.
Hold that thought!
about you.
No need to fret about a bot like me. I wasn't even built to last. I wish I had this get leg day.
Yeah.
Can't hold out for long. Let's still run, as if your lives depended on it.
Can they hold up for long?
Come. I have secured us an exit.
Come on. We gotta move.
Hey, Cat. Appreciate it.
On with you.
Thank you. Still with us?
No, you're being transformed, Chloe.
Let's go.
You only watched the movie. I mean, wait, do I still...
All babies. I don't even have a baby and I know I would be extremely...
Yeah, exactly, Katie. You don't have a baby, so shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about.
Can't take it back though.
Until you've had a kid, you shut up. Don't talk about things you don't know about. Is that like a good thing? I don't even have kids and I know what it'd be like. Well, maybe wait until you have kids and then you can decide. And then you'll probably understand, like, actually, like, maybe what he was thinking. Because the other thing as well, by the way, Kate, is like, when you have kids, you're so tired. You're really tired. So the chances of you having sex are really difficult. So I don't even know like what the situation is. But essentially, like, this guy is like one of the top 1% dudes. He's got loads of money. And like, let's be honest, he could probably just like have like loads of women. But anyway, he's got married to this woman and he's had a child with her. And fair enough, it's been 3 weeks. But as far as I'm concerned, he's just asked to have like vaginal sex. And at no point has she like just offered to just suck him off or just like, you know, jerk him off or something. It's just, I don't know. And that's just, I think, more probably what it is. It's just probably more like what he was saying as a bloke is, I want to be sexually pleased, please. And probably would have been okay if she just like got down on her knees and like sucked him off. But she didn't even want to do that. She's like, I can't do vaginal because I'm so lazy. The only sort of sex I want to do is like the starfish on the bed. It's probably just more like that. Because like a lot of blokes are just gonna like say the same thing. So you go pay for a meal to go out with your girlfriend. And then, like, midway through the date, she confesses to you that she's, like, on my period now. And you're like, oh, no. So you can't have conventional, like, vaginal sex. But, like, there's no... I don't understand why, like, that shouldn't just mean, like, that's it. Because, like, she could... Yeah, like, she can still have stuff. But, like, that's what women just seem to not do. Because they don't want to do that. They've been told by Professor Shekels that they shouldn't do that. You only want to suck dick and... they do like when you have sex and do things that are only in the interest of the bloke. That's only if you're like fucking a black man or like an Indian man. Whitey doesn't deserve it because Whitey like did slavery and stuff. Even though it's not me, I haven't done anything. It's what I represent. Remember that? That's what Professor Shekels is talking about. So anyway, that's probably like, I'm going to play on a devil's advocate and I'm going to be on the bloke side, and I think that's exactly what probably has gone down. He's just like 3 weeks and he's probably like, maybe he's good enough that he's not jerking off, so he's used to having like sex like a lot, so he's had to wait like 3 weeks, and he's like, again, okay, he's like a rich, really, really rich guy, because I know who this dude is, from Made in Chelsea. He'll be really wealthy, he'll be a millionaire. And he probably is constantly having to fight his demons because he's on his like phone. There's all these like fucking hot women that are just sending pictures of her tits and stuff. I'm not saying that's an excuse, but I'm just telling you, like, well, she's doing the podcast, so whatever. Like, I didn't need to be involved, but like, if you're gonna like ask me, like, probably what's happening, this is it. So he knows that as a bloke, he is in that like lucky percentile because any woman can get loads of action. You can be like the most fucking ugly woman ever, but I guarantee if you go on like Tinder, you'll get like loads of dudes. They won't be attractive dudes, but they'll be like on a looks match, who will like want to fuck you and do you know what I mean? But a bloke won't be able to do that. No, bloke won't be able to do that. So, because he's rich, and he's famous, he knows he has like the absolute lion's share of all of the women. And they will do that. They have no qualm that he's married and got kids. Loads of women don't care about that. So effectively, he has a bit of leverage, which is like, well, if she doesn't put out, then, well, whatever. He has options. And that is actually the bigger problem with women. It's like when the bloke has more options, it's worse for the woman doesn't like it. The woman loves it when she knows that she can go on like Instagram and she'll have like a harem of male suitors from like all around the world and say like they'll pay for it to just be like deplorable, just go ahead and like divorce her family. Oof. So that's going to be like my main contention. Maybe Casey will bring it up, but I don't think she will. I don't think at any point is she ever going to bring up why didn't her wife offer to suck him off, jerk him off, or like let him do anal. Those are like three completely acceptable things that like she could have done. To like, I'm sorry, babe, I have stitches, and he could just and I'm saying like if I was him and I'm just saying like okay, can you suck me off? Like I want to know what would she have said, or okay, could you just jerk me off? I'm just feeling a bit horny. Could you like just jerk me off? Like, do you know what I mean? Could you just, you know, your ass is fine. Can I just like lube up? Or just do anal? Do you know? I don't understand like why. Because it's like his. You gotta remember, like as a bloke, it's not like with women where they need to like I don't know be the milking maid or whatever it is. It's like men just want to have an orgasm. That's probably it. So all you need to do is just literally just like jerk them off or suck them off. But for some reason, like you can't do that, and I think that's the point. It's like you just don't want to do this like little bit, and your case in point is just going to be because you've had to squeeze a child out. You're going to now be infinitely able to just use that as like your now excuse. So anytime he does anything, you're like, how dare you say it to me? You know I had to raise your children. They'd be like, okay, brilliant. So has the rest of humanity, and what? So just because like any other person in humanity ever had their wife and kids, they just were never allowed to like please her husband without there being some kind. And it's all a power thing. It's all a power thing to them. They don't want to do that. They want to be equal. They don't want to do that. That's why I think like if you actually have like a girlfriend who is like, or a woman who is like really into actually just like pleasing you in sex without like necessarily you doing so, so happy to do like that, what I say to you, like suck you off or jerk you off, I'd say that probably shows that they like you a lot more, because like they're doing stuff which is not them getting off, is it? It's like they don't necessarily enjoy, like women can say they enjoy the act of sucking them off, but I don't think they enjoy the act. It's not like actually giving them pleasure, just, you know what I mean? But for them to just have sex, it's just the most lazy form of them to like actually do anything. So all that just basically just means I'm just giving you permission just to like put your penis. I'm not going to do anything in sex. I'm just going to literally lay here and you're just going to like do that. And it's like I'm going to put no effort, no passion, no nothing. You might as well just use me as a fuck fucker. At least if a woman's like jerking you off or like sucking you off, it's like she is having to do something or put some effort. You see what I mean? So it's almost like we've gotten to a point now where I could argue that like women who don't do stuff like that are actually just like sexually narcissistic. Do you know what I mean? Because they just only want to do something that involves them getting something out of it. Oh, yeah, tell me about it. But remember, women, by the way, they get really annoyed. Because the thing about men and women, right, is even if Katie talks about libido's bullshit. Because, again, the function of a woman, I know this is going to sound really horrible, but this is the truth. The function of a woman is not whatever she's prepared for. Because in the reality of like anthropology, women just get raped. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's just it. Until like very recently in modern history, the last 2,000 years maybe. Women just got raped. If you just like that's it. They had no rights. It was just who is stronger. Okay, can you, as a woman, are you going to be able to fend off this bloke who's got a sword and he's no. So you either have to be submissive to him, which is what the women did, which is why they wouldn't even be in that position anyway, because they'd just be like, they'd be aware that the man could at any point just like, if they needed to, just like overpower a woman and just like kill them and no one would ask any questions. Jesus, how lucky is that? How fucking lucky is that? We just lost Barra there.
It was a good run.
Do you know what I mean? It's just like, they play it for like laughs, but in all seriousness, like Barra, that could be a bruise. Yeah, who cares? Like he's a robot.
What you could. The rest is up to them.
God. Who cares? This is what drone warfare would be like. He would just have a drone and it'd be like, who cares? If he dies, you just load another one up. The graphics are insane, they're great. This bit's just weird. I don't remember liking this bit. It's always like fucking fawn scar and shit.
Now that's not a sight you see every day, eh?
But we saw you.
If I popped my clogs, they'd be sobbing in the streets at the saucer. This beautiful body's but one of many.
Welcome back.
All right, knock it off, you.
So, y'all get what you were after?
Read the room, dude. Like, come on.
Hey, what's gotten into you? Didn't you hear what Aerith said?
That's mine.
Fine, fetch.
Sephiroth.
Huh?
This is the key, which grants access to the true counterpart hidden between worlds.
Give it back!
Whoa!
Well, Barrett is just an idiot, isn't he?
At last, the time has come.
Barrett just literally was fucked up.
Materia.
What in the world is going on?
Could it be? Has it finally begun?
So they just have that happen as well. And also, what did they say when the fucking pace was going down?
We're losing altitude, sir! And fast! Get us clear!
Whispers?
No. Sephiroth.
and wailing.
Just a little walk, I got shot to myself. Christ, I don't know if I'm... Oh my god.
This is crazy already. Movie I can't believe it. I've waited a year. Literally crying. I know. You went, please. Stand your little arms on your left.
Yeah, exactly. This is just a humiliation ritual. Fuck this. I'm a man. Why do I want this? Don't tell the world my stories. Except for those are so fucking good.
You have this.
If she won't give it to us, we must take it.
Stop!
Yes.
Let's talk.
You can trust me.
Let's see if you can take it.
Aaron.
Whatever happens, I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Bit little too late now, isn't it? We have this revelation. Ooh la la. I just heal on her? Can I just cure on her? Hey, Bruno, why don't you just cure? I didn't learn any of that fucking magic shit. Alright, didn't have to be so rude about it. Well, that is your name. Oh, I see what you did there.
Perhaps I could help.
No. The medical.
No, Hojo, you're too fucked. Look at you.
I think you
Just have a fucking shower like once in a while. For God's sake, you get paid like $300,000 a year.
tell me, Professor. How would you explain the phenomena we witnessed at the temple?
It would be premature to draw any scientific conclusions. One thing is clear.
And why are you so ugly? Well, I don't know. Because why does that have any question? I'm smart. I don't need to be intelligent. I know, but I just don't like looking at you.
I would have to agree.
But look at me. I am like the good-looking twink. Face of the company. No one like that old dude. No sex appeal. Oh,
Behold, the true nature of reality.
or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, so this is where I think you just do the shit from like.
When the boundaries of fate are breached, new worlds are born.
Legitimately, if they just had a
The
cheat
planet encompasses a multitude of worlds.
which just let you have Zack and Sephiroth in your squad,
Some quickly perish.
but they just went in the cutscenes.
Yet even the
But you could just play as them.
worlds are doomed to fade.
I'd play that. I'd play the fuck out. I'm sure there's mods of that because they've got the models for them.
For it is not death, but a homecoming that awaits them. In the
Even if it's
planet's
just
embrace,
Sephiroth only had
all
like
life
one,
is as one.
yeah, that one
All
Octo
born
Slash
for battle.
and
Should this world be so too
whatever like ATP things it has. I think those will be fun as fuck. You just level them up and stuff. It'd be great. We wouldn't even need new weapons and things. It'd be really fun to just play as them. Could you even just make some shitty, just make it an item or something, and just some sort of excuse that it just turns him, it's Sephiroth clone doll. Sephiroth clone. Zack
To
clone.
her ecstatic cries, her rapture.
Screaming! It's screaming!
Oh, Cloud. I thought you might finally understand. Cloud, lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny.
Yeah, okay.
Together. 7 seconds till the end.
That's what I keep saying
Time
to you.
enough for you. Perhaps, but what will you do with it? Let's see. Let go of the past, Cloud.
Yeah, exactly.
For the future is bright.
Burn it if you want.
We are to bear witness to the reunion of worlds.
Reunion.
OnlyFans, the movie. Catch it before it catches you. Sorry?
Leave me out of it.
How very stubborn of you.
I can't do it like half speed. Sorry. Oh my god.
I give you my blessing.
Where am I?
That doesn't belong here. Very poor form.
No more fighting tonight. It's over. See ya.
Only is her. Yeah, it's not one of my favorite things as a fight goes.
Wow. We meet again.
You're okay. Sephiroth's here. I can feel him, watching us.
Yeah. But forget about him for now. Just focus on yourself, okay?
But I'm fine.
Focus on you, Cloud. The one I've been trying to find. The real you.
I remember this in the PlayStation.
Leave Sephiroth to me. I can handle him. He's planning to use the black materia, but I won't let that happen. He has to be stopped by a Cetra. And I'm the last. Thanks for returning it to me, Cloud. I appreciate it. But now, it belongs with you.
It looks empty. Aerith? Aerith!
You're just a puppet, Cloud.
Come back!
You're just a puppet, Cloud. Yeah, it was like the ended the stream because it was like the other day. It was like it was just really sad. It was like the bit with like Aerith's head. Also with her mom. You'll always be a puppet, Cloud. I'm Brahmin cast.
Are you there, Ross? Aerith! Where are you?
Aerith! Hey, Aerith! Hey, hold up. Cloud!
Cloud!
Look at his little hair.
Please tell me you're okay.
I'm fine.
Didn't know if it was Mako poisoning or the degradation, but I thought you were done for.
Sorry to disappoint.
Well, you can thank me for the ride later. Gotta find Aerith first.
She told us that an ancient city lies just beyond these woods, and that the Cetra built a very special altar there. That's where she's headed, I'm sure of it.
Problem is, Sephiroth stole the black materia. Meaning he could destroy the entire planet any minute. And Aerith said she's the only one who can stop him.
Where is this place?
No one knows but her.
We got separated in the fog, and she's out there, all alone.
Then we'd better hurry. That way.
And how can you be so sure?
Sometimes you just know.
Yeah.
So, Cloud,
Oh.
I heard something from Aerith. She said Sephiroth kicked the ever-living crap out of you back in the Temple of the Ancients.
You heard wrong. Didn't go down like that.
Okay. Then how exactly did he get the materia from you? You don't always have to play the badass, you know.
Alright, fine. You win. He beat the shit out of me and took the materia. It's my fault.
It's kinda mine too. I should have been there for you, but I wasn't.
Must have been some dream you were having, judging by the way your eyes were twitching.
Don't know if I'd call it a dream.
Either way, something happened to you, didn't it?
Yeah. Got sent to another world. Apparently, there's at least a few more than one.
Is that right?
I'd explain, but don't think I can.
It's alright. Doubt I'd want to hear it anyway.
Is it just me, or is there something weird about this mist?
There is.
Do you see them in it too? The whispers?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to say it, but if the whispers control fate, then does that mean we were destined to be separated from Aerith?
Maybe.
Why'd I have to open my mouth?
Hey, Cloud, promise me, if you start feeling sick or thinking weird thoughts, you'll let us know.
Thoughts like...
For example, stuff like thinking I'm not the real me.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize, but I do want you to talk. To me, or someone at least.
Alright. I can do that.
I waited a year and I was like, Percy, I actually physically cannot. I have stitches all over me down there. I don't know if many people know this, but if your partner says no and you have a hissy fit and you cry, that's coercive, right? And when you are coercive in terms of... I know a lot of people are almost scared to use that word because it's such an extreme word, but making your partner feel like they have to have it's not a yes. Saying like, please...
That's what I mean, like, Kate, this is the whole dynamic with women, is they do want to be told what to do, but then if you do, they come up with these fucked up words.
anymore. He's like, it's been so long. As if she doesn't know that. Like, she can't.
Why did you just suck him off, Katie? Suck him off. Suck him off. Suck him off.
I apologise to everyone else.
You know
but
what? I've just
not
had a
to
baby.
you,
I'm focusing on.
I'm sorry for giving the keystone to Shinra. I truly am. I just thought that since it was so dangerous, I'd rather something happened to one of them than to one of you.
No need to explain yourself.
You're a good man, Cloud. I don't deserve your forgiveness.
Oh, I'm still pretty pissed. Just got bigger fish to fry.
Right, that makes sense. Still, I'll do what I can to help, and we'll fry those fish together.
That's really funny. That's really funny.
Baby duties, right? It's so, like, telling. Like, the woman has to go through the whole pregnancy and birth process, which can be traumatic. It's traumatic to the body. And then the guy is just there, like, oh, but what about babe? What about... It's been 3 weeks. Get a move on. Get a move on.
Yeah, okay, he doesn't like her. She's like, nah, it's like, oh, wow.
The grand metropolis, where the ancients once gathered to pray, thought lost to time.
His voice is familiar.
Until today.
I know he's obviously done anime, but who?
This is it, right?
You know, I think it is. Yeah, Gramps told me all about it when I was growing up. He called it the Forgotten Capital. Said it was the heart of Cetran civilization, but I never thought I'd see it.
And this place screams fancy altar. Aerith's gotta be here.
Well then, let's go get our girl. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say those assholes are fixing to get in our way again.
Look at them, though.
Yeah. They're different. Don't belong to Fate or the planet. They belong to Sephiroth.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
He looks so good. The game looks great.
What is all this?
It's the end.
Why did I change back to my original outfit?
Good, Aerith.
Yeah, they kind of just like completely.
It's upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge. When spite and sorrow are harvested. To feed the planet.
To feed the planet. Just a little bit. Damn, it's like so much. How did you fucking get that up? Like, do you know what I mean?
white. Don't know, but they sure don't like us. Heads up! Going all out. You're as good as dead. Don't overdo it. Let's do this. Deal with that. Yes, it's my turn.
What?
You okay?
Let's do this! Woo! Shit, we're still going! We still got a job to do! That's all!
Let's go! Yeah! There! Here! Bingo!
My turn. Don't overdo it.
I'm up for anything! Never quit, never surrender!
What was that?
Keep it up. Let's do this. That's it. Here we go. So long. Keep it together.
Bring in the heat!
My turn. Now you're in for it.
Fucked his ass.
It's like we're back on the expressway.
Eric!
How are we supposed to get through?
Shouldn't be too hard. Just gotta say the magic words. Daddy's coming home real soon, honey.
No thanks. I'm good.
It's fucking